Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Lisa Jans, and I'm also known as Job Coach Germany. I hope you can all see me properly and hear me properly. Let me know in the comments whether you are actually here. And I wish you beautiful wonders all around the globe a beautiful and sunny Monday. I know a lot of people don't really like the Monday because it just means we need to go back to work and the stressful part of the life happens again. But if you already have found a job that is fulfilling to you, that basically means that working doesn't feel that stressful and you are actually happy of finding and going to work again on Monday. So today I would like to use this opportunity to talk to you about the 5 pillars of Job Coach Germany and what it basically is that my coaching entails. So whenever my coachees approach me, they normally have similar questions. So they normally ask me questions like, okay, where to search for a job in Germany? How much money can I earn in Germany? Another question would be, do I have to learn or know any German in order to be able to work in Germany? Then also, why does nobody ever invite me to job interviews? That normally happens if people have already been applying for jobs, have been applying for jobs for quite some time and don't get any results. And then also, they also want to know how they can increase their job opportunities in Germany. Now, I also have a question when I start working. And hello, Petra says hi. Thank you that you're here. So basically, people approach me because they have questions and I can help them with those questions that are designed around the German labor market. But I also have a question because that's what coaching is about. I don't know how familiar you all are with the term coaching, because it basically doesn't mean that I'm doing all the work for you. It's kind of like I am your guide through a particular process. I'm your guide through a transformation, and I will ask you questions that will help you go. Yeah, check. Oh yeah, okay, I'm back. So the most important question that there is, uh, okay, why do you want to live and work in Germany? So this is something that you need to focus on. That's the most important question that you really need to think about when thinking about moving and coming and working in Germany. If you haven't watched previous videos of mine, but I interviewed Aris Agam, there are 2 videos out there. So dive into those, because Aris is also talking about how important it is for you guys to have a why. And the why shouldn't be anything like I want to earn more money, or the salary shouldn't be in the focus, but you should have another intention, like a really intrinsic motivation of why you want to come to Germany. And intrinsic means it's coming from within. Yeah, like a fire that is burning inside of you, why you actually want a life in Germany. So whenever I'm asking that question, there are, yeah, most of you already have an idea of, it's not just like I want to have more money, but so some of you just simply are looking for a new challenge. So want to learn a new language, want to get to know a new culture, different culture, want to integrate into a different culture. And here I'm talking about any international, whether that's expats, impats, or immigrants, whether you want to stay here in Germany for just a couple of years or forever, it doesn't really matter. So some of you just simply want to, yeah, dive into a new chapter of their life by facing a new challenge, because obviously learning is what keeps us moving. Learning is what keeps us going, right? That's what motivates us. that's actually a more prosperous economic system. That's another reason. Then obviously big deal is the increased salary, but most of the time, and it always depends on what country you're coming from, but actually many people are always very surprised and it actually surprised in a negative way when they realize, oh, I'm not actually earning that much money that I expected, and I have to pay that many taxes. But all of the other perks that Germany is offering, like free education and safety and security, and also like a really good infrastructure and all of these things, and in general we have a very good work-life balance because workers are supposed to, like, with a normal contract, you're not supposed to work longer than 40 hours per week, for example, or you get paid overtime. All of these things are very, very attractive, and that's what also needs to go into that calculation of yours, not just the salary itself. Then obviously something that I said before is the free education system. So the free education system is something that a lot of people find very attractive, that they don't have to pay that many fees for going to university, for example, or that they can also like go on courses with their current employer, or that they can do an additional training course if they wanted to switch careers, for example, and that there are vouchers and possibilities that you can get that will support you monetarily in order to pursue this new career path. And then one of the reasons that many people tell me why they want to come to Germany is just in general a better personal life. So for that particular individual with their circumstances and the situation that they're living in, they just simply want to improve that standard of living. And they, in their eyes, they, through some research, they have found out that they can actually find a better life here in Germany. But what many of you don't know, that there is actually a real reason underneath all of these things that you are telling me. And that's, some of you might know the underlying reason, but don't want to tell me because they're afraid or ashamed to talk about that topic. And others of you just simply don't know about that. They don't know that it's that there is an underlying reason why they want to come to Germany, and that's actually the entire magic of my coaching process. So with my coaching, we dive into the real reason, and that, like, finding out the real reason why you want to change your life, why you want to come to Germany, because coming to Germany is a change in your life, is finding out that particular reason. Yeah, your individual, bespoke to your human being reason why you want to change your life, why you want a better personal life, why you want to live with a better economic system, or why you want to have a new challenge. And that's what coaching is for, to really go through a transformation. And this transformation is life-changing. And that's what normally happens when you go through a coaching process, that you learn tools to ask yourself as well questions. So it's kind of like coaching with me, coaching with other coaches or therapists as well, or also self-coaching. Yeah, I do that on a daily basis, doing self-coaching, a dedicated amount of time per day to just dive into my mindset and really figure out, okay, what's going on in my mind and why do I want to do that today? Why do I want to do that life today? Do I want to do that life because I want to have more followers? That could be like the overall reason, but the real reason is actually because I want to share my expertise, share what I know, and just simply that makes me happy because I know I can help you with that. And that's what you need to find out, the real reason, like the underlying reason why you want to come to Germany. And those, like, when you're starting to ask yourself those questions, it can happen that those questions or the answers to those questions might be very painful, because there are different aspects in your life that you obviously want to fulfill. Maybe some of you who have maybe studied management and economics know that there is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maybe you've heard of that. So we have some sort of physiological needs, then we have safety needs, we have love and belonging, we have esteem, and then self-actualization. So when I'm talking about that sort of like you want to have a new challenge, you want to learn a new language, you want to just be out there and find out more about yourself. This could be something about the self-actualization. But many of those questions, when we're talking about, for example, a better education system, or you're just simply looking for something like more safety reasons. That could be like questions like, I want to make sure that I am safe as a person, or I am safe with my job, so my employment is secured, or also with regards to the economy, you want to make sure that your resources are safe, and that you always have enough food and all of these things. And this safety level is actually on the second level. So we have this physiological one, but the safety one, if that is not covered and you don't feel safe in your own economy, if you don't feel safe in your personal network, that's when you're trying to escape. And that's actually when you are diving into those questions that can feel a little bit overwhelming, that can feel a little bit I would say uncomfortable. So it could be that those questions that are being asked are uncomfortable, but that's actually what I, as a coach, am here for. I am here to give you that space, to give you that room so that you can feel comfortable. And obviously, I would never push anybody to talk to me about that. I'm just here to start the process, to initiate that process of you thinking about that. And whether you're sharing your findings with me or not is basically up to you. And with these questions, you are being pushed out of your comfort zone again. And that could already be uncomfortable because you're being pushed outside your comfort zone. And for that, going through coaching with me is a transformation that you are doing for your life, because you are going through a transformation that is life changing. And that is very bespoke to you as an individual person. And that's why it's always good to have like one-on-one coaching, to really have that space that you can be vulnerable, because I won't judge you. I have been there where you've been. I've gone through that process myself, like finding out what it is that I really want to do with my life and why I want to live, for example, in Germany now and not in England anymore. All of these things. And then it's also like saying hello to new countries, always saying goodbye to your previous life, and saying goodbye to your loved ones, saying goodbye to your previous job, for example. And that can be very painful at some time, at some points, right? So you are a miraculous human being, and you want to create a life that fulfills you. And that's what job coaching can offer you. Well, I don't know about my colleagues and what they are doing. I mean, I know a couple of them, what they are doing, but obviously I don't know all the job and career coaches around the world. But I know a few. But particularly when you're working with me, there are 5 pillars that my work is based on, and that I'm going through with my coachees, and through on an onboarding call and like the first couple of coaching sessions, we will find out where this point is, this real reason why you want to come to Germany. So let me talk about these 5 pillars that are that I use as a toolbox to help you find your way on your career path. And when you've learned about these 5 tools, they will definitely not just help you in your career path, but also and in your life as being a mom or a dad, or you're being a spouse, or just simply you as an individual miracle that is living on this planet Earth. Okay, because you can use these tools that you learn when working with me over and over again for any aspect in your life. And hi, Hossein. Thank you very much for tuning in. There are a couple of people here. I'm just waving. Hi. So these 5 pillars now. So the first pillar is career change and mindset work, and that's basically where we're diving into all of these questions and why. Why are you doing the job that you're doing now? Why do you want to live in Germany? Why do you want to find a job here? Why do you want to study here? Anything like that. Yeah. So that's the first pillar. The second pillar, and Fatih is here. Hi, Fatih. Um, the second one is job search and networking. And this can also cause some mindset obstacles because a lot of people don't really want to go out there, or some of you are way too out there, that are too pushy for Germans, for the way how we are networking. Okay, so this is also combined with mindset work again. Then the third pillar is application documents like CV and resume and cover letter, and how that is designed in the German labor market, or in Germany in general, so that you can increase your job chances here. Then the fourth pillar is mock job interviews and assessment centers, because that's what actually makes the difference. Yeah, when you are preparing very well for those job interviews, it's pretty sure, or you can like increase your chances of actually getting that job massively. Yeah, because like getting invited to a job interview is already a very good sign that the company wants you. And then the fifth pillar is the salary and work contract negotiation, because many of you, first of all, don't know what is included in a work contract, what is a legal contract in Germany work wise, like with regards to how many hours you need to work, what kind of information needs to stand in that, you need to find in your work contract, also with regards to handing in your notice again. This is also something that actually Germans are not aware when they are looking at the work contracts. It's just like, oh, I'm happy I have a job, let's sign it. Okay. But all parts of your work contract can be negotiated, and that's something that you need to be aware of. So that's also one of the pillars that I am working on with my coachees. And obviously the salary negotiation, because you want to know how much money you can earn, and how to negotiate for that, right? So I am here to help you with these 5 pillars, and it's totally okay if you don't know which of these pillars will actually help you. That's very, very normal for the people that start working with me. And sometimes they already know, oh, yeah, I want to work on pillar 3. I just need the CV, resume, and cover letter application document pillar. But then when we're diving into working on that pillar, sometimes other aspects pop up as well, and we can work on them as well. I'm here to help you. And if you're ready to start the process, just simply head over to my website, lisajans.com, and book your appointment with me, and then you can start the process now. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys with today. Let me dive into some questions. Wie geht's Ihnen? So some of you are practicing your German. Well, mir geht es sehr gut. Vielen Dank. Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you very much. How about you? And then Bati is also asking, I need a broad job. I'm a postgraduate automobile engineer and I'm from India. Yes. So that's perfect, because obviously the automotive industry in Germany is very, very huge. So that you have good chances being an automobile engineer to find a job in Germany. So feel free to reach out, send me a DM, learn more about how I work through my YouTube videos. Yeah, Lisa Jans, Job Coach Germany. That's where you find lots and lots of helper videos already. Or you can just simply sign up for my newsletter that comes out every Monday morning. And has also lots and lots of information that will help you through the entire process. And my newsletter is about different focus topics. And this month we're diving into cover letters, just to let you know, as a little side note. But this is basically the information that you need to know. And if that was confusing or upsetting to you, because I might have mentioned a little bit of topics that might have been uncomfortable, sleep over it. Sleep over it for a night, sleep over it for 2 nights. But I just put that question out there with regards to your safety and the questions that might have been that might be in your subconscious and you don't know about that. And whenever you're ready, know that I'm here. I'm here for you to help you with the guidance that I want to provide for you and your individual transformation. So thank you very much. And I wish you a wonderful start into the week. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and bye bye. Have a wonderful day.